I tell you. Hey, you just wrong daggone intro.
Tonight, the bell rings and the stories begin. Welcome to the ride.
Still a banger. Still a banger. Still a banger. Ladies and gentlemen, it is us, the Saturday Night Wrestlemaniacs, as you can tell by the cool graphic that we got representing tonight. Sponsored by our man, the big guy KG, up above me, along with the Nubian Sumo. We are here to talk to you about a fun and exciting time period in our lives. Not just professional wrestling, but a weird situation where we have the Super Bowl and the Winter Olympics happening at the same time in conjunction. Don't know if we want to watch some foosball or if we want to watch some curling with Snoop or if we just want to watch the aftermath of the Royal Rumble unfold before our eyes. So, gentlemen, how's your week been since we last saw each other?
All right. You can't complain, you know. Still got some snow on the ground, ice out here, so we're pretty good.
All right.
It's been cold, but it's been that good kind of cold. You know, that's my type of year. That's my type of stuff, man.
No, so you happy about Groundhog's Day and Punxsutawney Phil not seeing his shadow and all this other freaking garbage that we got going on? You cool with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just want to make sure I was understanding what we were saying.
I ain't never gonna be cool about 6 extra weeks of winter.
On a side note, are you guys ready? Because you know next weekend is Valentine's Day. Not only do we have the Olympics, the Super Bowl, then we got Valentine's Day. That's a lot going on.
What's that?
Yeah,
I don't know, but it's kind of hard to figure out. It's somewhere between when you walk into, a store today, somewhere between the green stuff, which I'm assuming is St. Patrick's Day, and the bunny rabbits for Easter, and the red stuff. It's like hard to know what the hell holiday is coming up. But either way, if you got somebody that you love them enough to have to watch with you WrestleManiacs next Saturday night, maybe. It depends. Because if we over there, got something situated like KG and you're getting into your hot pocket late at night, then we may not be here possibly. It just depends on how good the pocket is. Or if we told we better do something, you know how it be.
Oh, I'll be around for that because
you don't know how.
I don't know what February 14th is, but I know what March 14th is.
See, this is what we talking about, Mark. We in February. We're in February right now.
I'm with Sumo. I don't know what February 14th is. I'm gonna tell you
really?
something.
Do we need to do a poll on the show real quick? Take a pause for the cause and ask somebody special in your life if you should know what February 14th is, kind sir.
We don't celebrate that.
You know, for real?
No, not at all. Because put it this way, we do it inverted because so many people treat their partners like assholes 364 days out of the year, 365 during a leap year. And that one day of the year is February 14th. It's, oh, baby, I love you. Here's lobster, here's steak, here's flowers, here's cards, here's a candy. I'm going to take you out. And then on February 15th, you're back to treating each other like shit. I don't need one day out of the year to treat my wife to things like that. I try to do those things spontaneously, because it's Wednesday. That's just me. I've always been like that. But now I will say this.
He getting some tonight, Sumo. You know that, right?
I will say this.
All
On
up
February
on that
14th, we do treat each other like assholes. We kind of just like on the 14th, we treat each other like assholes.
Oh, okay. So y'all do the reverse, huh?
Yeah, we just kind of reverse.
And don't forget February 15th, which is Side Piece Appreciation Day.
Everything half off.
just a sad day.
Well, segue back into the reason for the season, because we are a wrestling show. Do you think it should be, I guess, frowned upon? And, I know not just talking longevity, but just in general, that relationships in, a traveling sport that's continual like professional wrestling should be frowned upon? Or should it be like, hey, it's just stuff that happens? Obviously, we got probably one of the two most famous, Triple H and Stephanie. I mean, they made it. They're still together. But then you also have number two, in my opinion, which is, they're not together. It was Macho and Miss Elizabeth.
They are together.
Well, I mean,
they're together. They are together now.
Thank you.
They will always be together.
Thank you, John.
Hold on.
But should it be frowned upon, or like in traditional work? You go to your 9 to 5 and they're like, hey, yeah, you shouldn't be having relationships, or is that something that why not?
You got to ask the question: did this relationship start before they got to the company, like with Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth? Their relationship started and ended. Well, it started before they got to the company, and it ended while they were with the company. And even after they divorced, he still had it that anywhere he went, you got to have a job for her too. He looked out for her throughout, their entire career. He made sure that she got paid and she got things. When it comes to Stephanie and Triple H, I had a debate with the boss. It was like last week, and with the whole thing with Triple H and not being a part of the Attitude Era and yada 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 and all that bullshit. And he was saying, well, Stephanie and Triple H been together probably since he came to WWF in '94, probably before that. And I was like, well, Stephanie was 18 in '94, and a lot of people like to say that he got with Stephanie to further his career, but he was already on the up and up. Remember, him and China was together. They broke into business together. And he was on the up and up. Him and China separating was the best thing that ever happened to China. Because look at what happened with her. That relationship right there is a relationship that I thought would stand the test of time, but it sure enough didn't. But it worked out for China more. Because
that goes to my point. Keep going, but I just want to say you're raising my point.
Yeah.
On my question. I'm not making a point, but my question.
Look at Beth Phoenix and Edge.
All right, number 3.
Look at what's her name? Matt Hardy and Reba Sky.
Well, she's not really,
She was
wrestler.
in the business. She was in the business.
She was in the business, but I mean, I guess if we're broadening her scope to valets and managers, then we can include Lana and Rusev and
No, Rebby was an actual wrestler.
Did she?
Yeah, she was an actual wrestler.
I may have missed that one then.
Yeah, she was a wrestler and then became a valet.
Oh, okay.
Gresham and Jordan Grace.
Not when it was good. Oh yeah. Of course you would say that.
That's my favorite couple. That's my power couple.
That's the only one
Montez
who-
Ford
oh,
and
you can
Bianca
show up
Belair,
at.
another one of my power couples.
They knock on wood, making it.
What's that? Which Uso is that mess with Naomi?
Peter Parker. Oh, that's
That's Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy and Naomi. You know,
Yeah, Jay and Jada allegedly. Miss Parker.
yeah. You got Becky and Seth. Come on now, it can
I'm
work.
not saying there's not some ones that have lasted. I'm just asking a question: is that based off of the way everything is structured, the business model, the travel?
Let's put it.
Should
this
it be
way.
frowned upon, or should it be just like, hey, these things happen, and you have to have the emotional maturity to be able to do business at the end of the day? Outside of what Stephanie, that's my only, if you want to do something about a podcast, you talk about how you ruined China's life because you ain't have to take that girl, take Triple H like that, talking about, oh, we just fell in love and make it a nice story. No, you broke up that relationship. Let's just call a spade on that one, Steph. For real. You performed a robbery. But go ahead. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead. I'm about to go off on a tangent.
That's because you love Stephanie.
It's
That's
the
what that is.
It's the principle. I could at least got one kid in there. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm just trying to get WrestleMania tickets for life. You can have four.
You have enough.
Yeah. Hey, I'll have one more if it's gonna get me WrestleMania tickets. I bet you'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in the front row, talking about, man, I'm so glad you knocked them boots. I'm like, yeah, I know, dog. I bet you are. But go ahead, KG. We interrupting your soliloquy there.
No, I'm just naming them. I'm naming the names. And you got you go down the line. Now you have some that didn't work. Triple H in China is one that didn't work, of course.
Here's the most infamous. If you Sumo, what would you say is the most infamous relationship that didn't work?
The most infamous that didn't work?
That didn't work.
I know where you're going with this one.
See, we'll see. I know historian over here is probably, right next to Moses when he moved it over.
I mean, there are a lot of them that didn't work. I mean,
no, the most infamous that didn't work. There's one, in my opinion, that's like, yeah, that's
what, Matt and Lita?
No, that is pretty messed
Oh,
up.
that's where I was thinking he was going. Cause that's what I was like. Yeah, I think I know where you're going.
I'm a step more messed up than that. Well, 3 steps more messed up.
Rusev and Lana?
No, they back together.
Yeah,
And she's pregnant. She about to have a baby.
I don't know why Dick Slater and Dark Journey came to mind.
No, I'll give you a hint. It didn't end well.
You talking about Jimmy Snooker?
No.
But that was a rat. She was a rat. She was a wrestler.
Man,
it really didn't end well.
She was a rat.
Ruined the family business or the family name. Can't really, take advantage of the name.
What you talking about?
Never get into the Hall of Fame.
Oh. He's talking about he who shall not be named.
Yes. Come on, KG. You catch
it? Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
Well, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So for those that haven't got it yet, I'm calling the most infamous Chris Benoit and Nancy because that did not end well at all.
Speaking of which, it's 2 things. Number one, let me address what Sumo said about the ring rat. I don't know if you ever heard the story that Tony Atlas sold, where he was like, yeah, there'd be a ring rat and she would go around and service all the boys, and then you get the one dude and he'd be like, nah, that's my girl. And he'd have took the ring rat from everybody. Now you the last one to go, and now that's your girl.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
It
It
happens.
happens.
Yeah, I've seen it happen in many a hood. You sitting there like, yeah. Actually,
That's happened outside of wrestling.
You know what's notorious for putting that on Front Street? Facebook back in the day. Right now, it is what it is. But when Facebook started getting hot and you started going back and looking at your high school classmates and, their pictures and that stuff start because, you may know this person and then you look like, they married? Nobody informed you, dude, of the lineage before you? Somebody had to say something. And I got one. I'm not obviously on the airways, but there's one that comes to mind. It's like, yo, the bad
person no more.
Deep. You know what I'm saying?
She go to church now.
God. I mean, hey, not knocking that. But I'm like, you done wiped her? And kids? Like, dude. Wow.
Now, speaking of he who shall not be named, have you heard Bob Holly came out and said that he was supposed to meet with him and they were supposed to hang out at the house that weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, man. And he was like, he feels so bad about it because maybe he could have saved everybody.
I still haven't heard from Kevin Sullivan either. But that's
besides.
That's besides.
Unless you got a Ouija board.
Nope, you ain't doing that. That's the one person you wouldn't want to come through on a Ouija. Got that going to Taskmaster. He was already crazy. Now you over there got just weird gimmicks just popping up in your house and a little short bald dude with some horns drawn on his head, start laughing in the corner. Like, no, I'll be good right there. We'll just keep it.
Let me fix this right here because the boss is saying he wants us bigger, so let's get bigger.
Did he just message you?
Yeah.
Hold on. What a ball. Get the camera close. Get the camera close. Look, BJ, you can't be running roughshod on the show. We fought hard for about 5, 10, 15 minutes on figuring out exactly what the best image way was for this graphic. That's the best we got. That's the best we got. NC. All right, and we're back.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He always say, man, you throw me under the bus. Yeah, goddamn right. But you gotta realize here on the Saturday Night Wrestlemaniacs, one thing we known for doing is breaking the rules, baby.
Yeah, we break the rules, but we'll hear about it probably in about an hour, talking about standards of practices and expectations. But I will say this, boss. We'll keep it at 59.59 of an hour. So we'll keep close to that, but that's the best I can give you. KG and his good graphic want to mess it up, but we'll figure that out. See,
look, he got help too. So him and the wife, and then she talking about she snitching. How you gonna snitch? He already snitched. He already see it.
I know, right? Talking about we can't see who it is. God dang it! But hey.
Oh, and since this Miss Red number 8, that's BJ's wife.
Oh Lord, you got him started. Go ahead. You about to get us off the airways. Careful.
Yeah, I got beef.
Hold on. Let's clarify.
I got beef.
Let's clarify. The opinions of the Nubian Sumo are not those of the Saturday Night Wrestlemaniacs, Sideline Junkie Podcast Network, the Big Guy KG, or the People's Choice Don Rodriguez. If he decides to put his foot in his mouth, the ass whooping that will come after is solely his. Sumo, we're gonna spotlight you for that one because you about to. Hell yeah, we ain't going out there.
I hope you got a stove. Warm it up because I'm about to give you something to put in it.
Heck yeah, you live like Saturday night.
I've been noticing. And as much as I appreciate everything that you've been seeing, I've been seeing you a lot lately online, and I've been watching you. I've been checking you out, and I noticed that you've been doing a lot of promoting. But there's one particular show I haven't seen you promoting. And I'm trying to figure out, do we have beef? Is there a problem?
Yeah, he got a point on that one, dog. All right, so your pictures of the Nubian Sumo are now co-signed by the Saturday Night WrestleManiacs. You got. All right,
I mean, that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. I ain't gonna go off like I did last week on a certain particular, or 2 weeks ago, on a certain particular somebody to try to call us out on Facebook. But now I'm just saying, equal time.
That's right.
If you're gonna do for one, do for all.
We try and get our reparations up in here. Plus, we the coolest show, isn't that right, KG? God damn, really? That's really? You see this?
No, because I was getting a call at the same time.
That's what I'm talking about. See, we try to put this guy over with his hot pockets, trying to get us some advertising time. God dang. And he just off in la la land. But either way,
I'm trying to do it all.
Well, just do half. We'll get you for half. At least we got you on camera. That's half the distance to the goal. But either way, y'all still haven't really addressed the question yet.
Well,
I'm going to address it. Okay.
I'm going to address it. Okay.
Go ahead.
Now, when you are in a company or you're working for a company like that, you tend to gravitate to what is in front of you on a regular basis.
Okay.
You're going to see these people every day. And you're going to start being attracted to these people and find things that you find attractive from these people. You're not dealing with too many people outside of your company because you're with these people 200, 250, 300 days a week, a year rather.
Right.
So you're going to find things that are going to attract you to these people. Now, they may find more than one person that they are attracted to. And they may just move around from show to show, finding somebody until they get the right one.
Oh, shit. God.
Uh-oh.
My God.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. There's somebody at the door. It's like God dang on the doorbell ringing at Pee Wee's Playhouse. Like, you don't know who's going to show up. But I guarantee you, it ain't going to be God dang on Cherry. It's the boss. So,
gentlemen,
we about to be reprimanded.
Hey, it's Sumo's fault.
No, nothing like that. No. Look,
I can see our name tags now.
See, that's the power of the boss. See what I mean? No. Ain't no reprimand. No. What better show than the flagship show to break Mrs. Boss in? Because Miss Boss, she feels like, because she Miss Boss, that she gonna skip the line and do certain things her way. And I got told the gentleman, KG and Don, if the videos ain't up to par, they not coming out. They not coming out. So when Nubian said something, I said, you have some explaining to do because you didn't get the promotion out for the flagship show, the Wrestrlemaniacs. So without further ado,
Lucy,
Lucy,
you got some explaining to do.
Hey,
you go. Now you hold the phone.
Spotlight and everything. Go ahead and lay it on the people. Tell them where they should watch it, who they should watch, and all that good stuff.
Look here. Good evening, man. Good evening, gentlemen. And of course, they should be watching this show. This is the most important show on this network. Period. Without this show, there wouldn't be a network.
Now that don't try to cut the promo now. You got to explain why
that's the right show.
Out for this.
Hey.
Look.
Hey, you ain't the boss. Tell him you ain't the boss of me. We'll give you some applause on that one. There you go.
Come on, anime. Explain.
Anywho. See, what had happened was, right? I didn't know what had happened. I wasn't super enthusiastic. And he told me, if you're going to do a wrestling show, it has to be right. Where is the enthusiasm? I am not going to allow you to put anything out. And I'm looking at him like, who the fuck is you talking to?
Woo! Testify.
You're not talking to me. He said, yeah, you're a pretty face.
But why are you chasing me?
But you got to have more than a pretty face.
Mm.
And not only that, I'm still getting comfortable with making the promos. And he keeps telling me, you're not yourself. You're too robotic. Where's the energy I see all day? And this is the energy he sees all day. So
All day, talk me to death. My ears bleeding. I can't even use Q-tips no more.
nigga, you married me.
Dang, there it is. That's who should be doing the promo right there. We just need a name on it.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, I'm completely rough around the edges.
You ain't network ready yet.
I sure ain't.
But this
Don't-
is the show.
Hey, this is the show you don't have to be network ready at all. But KG does his his stuff in reverse because he over there trying to get some brownie points because he's trying to get something tonight. So we'll ask you.
Damn.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, he all cutting love in. So do you and the
No
boss?
sex in the champagne room?
Oh, he ain't even got to the champagne. He at the dollar store wine. Whatever's going to get it popping. But are you and BJ, or do y'all celebrate Valentine's Day in a big way? Or are you like, super lover KG, y'all celebrate it all year long, so you don't have to celebrate on the 14th?
We don't celebrate Valentine's Day at all. If we go out, we may go out.
And we got no Valentine's role models out in here. Y'all be saving a lot of money.
Not.
Do you
Probably why y'all got 50 million kids.
Do you recognize March 14th?
What's March 14th?
I'm gonna let y'all Google that one.
No, I want to know right now. You
I'm
can tell me
sure.
right now.
I'm sure.
Oh, never mind.
BJ
No. I know
appreciate-
exactly what you're talking about. We ain't got to celebrate that because that's on a regular basis.
Oh,
It ain't nothing to celebrate.
all right. All right.
Like we
Amazing.
just celebrated our 5th wedding anniversary on the 1st.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
She's your
Yeah.
That's the
I
best
laughed
y'all
at
gonna
him. I said, "Oh, this is both of our longest marriages. How about that one?"
do. There you go. There you
It's
go.
what it is. But
That's right.
those holidays, for what? I'm like, if you're gonna love me every day. Don't love me on this day. Just don't love me on that day at all. Shit, we could skip it. We
Dang.
saving money over here. If
That's
we
what I'm
go
talking
out,
about.
we
I'm
go
about
out.
to get divorced.
Yeah, hey, look.
God damn.
That's like for his birthday. I usually try to either cook something for him or we'll go out of town. But since we ain't been able to go out of town, like when he turned his 40th birthday, I threw a party. Why not?
I'm sorry. Did I hear you say the D word?
Oh shit. God damn.
Yes, ma'am.
Did
No.
you just say the D word in my house?
No.
Ooh,
That's the dystopian America. See?
that was
Unicorn.
Oh.
What the hell kind of show is this?
Unicorn.
I thought I was in there asleep.
I showed us,
You
dude.
thought you was in here asleep.
It's BJ fault.
Ain't no damn BJ. He ain't put no gun in your head and say
He did.
Put a pause on
Please.
it.
Help me, please.
Get him.
my bad. I ain't trying to get nobody in
You
trouble.
want to revise that
He
thing?
got
Hey, y'all.
You about to get a what?
Hey y'all, I just got remarried. See, did y'all see how that?
You was never divorced in the first place.
I wasn't. Oh, well, guess what?
He getting beat up by his wife.
Hey,
Yeah, we get these type of shows every now and again.
I must be related to Red Fox.
Goodness,
God,
You might have to excuse yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. It's all my fault.
I got
caused trouble.
CTE.
No, it was something he said. They ain't nothing had nothing to do with you. You're fine.
Oh,
You're fine.
Backhand.
It's
Oh,
all
no.
him.
Okay.
Oh no!
It's
All
all
right.
him.
Get out of pocket every so often. I gotta
God.
get him back in line.
God dang it.
Understood.
Yeah,
Your house,
how
your
much more time we got on
ain't
this
got
show?
nothing to do with that.
yeah. He gets a reset on. He gets a reset. His reset button punched on the show every now and again.
Make sure, hey, this segment needs to stay off of Opus Clip. Just wanted to say,
Yeah, this does not need to be on Opus Clips whatsoever at
yeah,
all. Not with me, because y'all won't have anything messing around with me. Sorry. Like he said, I'm completely rough around the edges. I don't have a filter. I have to learn to have a filter.
Well, we also do have to plug that, domestic violence has no place in the home.
Oh my God, she act like she's beating you. She's not beating you.
I'm just trying to give a PSA. I'm just saying.
See, now, see, you gave
Get him
me
again.
elbow
Get
to
him
the
again.
face. See,
Get him.
see?
Get him.
Here you
Y'all
go.
know why.
Now this man got to try to prove a point.
Get him.
I'm just
You
I'm
don't
just
make it
looking
to
out.
next week's show.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
ain't
all
gonna-
the jack him up and everything.
I've been
Put the
tricked.
balls on him.
Stone
Put the
Cold.
balls on him.
Stone Cold. Bet y'all can't do that on a Sunday, Roz. I tell you.
No, not at all. Nope.
Goddamn. So now I got to go
Absolutely
ahead and I
not.
got to make a couple hot pockets tonight.
But I love you.
Goddamn.
Fine.
It's okay.
Tragic.
Look, the
Just
hot
pat on the
pockets are
head.
good. What's the flavor? What type of hot pockets?
It's about to be dependent because that's what I'm gonna have to create tonight to make up for it. Like, goddamn, my tax is about to go up next year. I can tell you that much.
Wow. All I can do is pray for you.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that because it's all Sumo's fault.
Yeah, I'll take it. After the night, after what I just saw, I'll take it. I'll take it all. It is my fault.
Thank you. I now return y'all to your regularly scheduled wrestling program. KG, you quiet over there because you next in the beating line. So
No, I just got a little bit of bad news. If you're familiar with the Eddie Guerrero tribute with Three Doors Down,
yeah.
The lead singer of Three Doors Down passed away. Brad Arnold.
Oh.
So that
trying
just
to
hit across right there.
go a little ham.
Man.
Absolutely not. Yes, sir. How may I help you?
Can you play with me?
Maybe not a little bit.
Yeah. Y'all want the 7-year-old?
No.
Yeah, we'll take everybody.
Okay.
As long as they're not a Jey Uso fan, they start yeeting up in here. It's all good.
I'm
Get
sorry.
out of here. You gonna pay you?
I told her let y'all get back to y'all normally scheduled program.
You said what?
Exactly. See, I don't believe you said that either. You set me up, BJ.
Oh, damn.
Oh, nothing. We said we appreciate you. You're the best boss ever.
I like how you cover that up.
Unplugging StreamYard now. Hold on a second.
We go all the way back to Rush the Rock and all that stuff. So
I know. I've heard the stories.
not all of them. KG,
You would be surprised what I've heard.
it's all KG's fault. He didn't like to listen.
That's a goddamn lie.
That's right. BJ was the best build I had in IKEA. I don't know what he was doing half the time, but did a great job over there.
Mm-hmm.
And my man Paul. Oh, Paul doing good, by the way, BJ.
Yeah, he is. He's actually doing good.
Good,
I spoke to him not that long ago.
Yeah, tell him I said what's up. He can always come back. I'll hire him again. I don't know what he'll do though.
Will do.
And while we're giving shout out to our boy Junie. God dang. 2026, we're always praying for you, Junie, for you to come back. We always got a seat open for you. OG here at the Sideline Junkies. And pretty much our ESPN and IKEA Live. So shout out to Junie and his family, praying for you to come back, cause some trouble, and do what you do. So
Yes.
But no, Miss
Definitely.
Boss, we appreciate you. I'm quite sure the Nubian Sumo looks forward to sometime between Sunday and next Friday, giving us a shout out for people to go ahead and watch us. Now that you got the vibe of the craziness of the show,
Yes, I got you.
You can be yourself and tell them, watch this train wreck, because you never know what'll happen.
You got to be on the mothership. That's all
right.
I got to say.
That's right. We done
That's
covered everything.
all. Without the ship, you can't come.
That's true.
All
Especially
right,
when
he's
it's free
cutting me
admission.
off. All right, I'm gonna get in trouble. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you.
Please deposit 25 cents.
Oh, Lord. She got a free pass. All right. So as you can see, it's one of those few jobs that even the boss will chime in to hang out. So shout out and we'll give a round of applause to Mr. and Mrs. Boss. And now I guess we might as well get back to what we do. Run it back to the Royal Rumble and the aftermath. So Roman Reigns, Liv Morgan, both won their respective Rumbles. Roman shows up to Monday Night Raw, and he has a pretty damn good exchange with CM Punk. How did y'all feel about, I guess, the cold build-up to CM Punk versus Roman Reigns as your WrestleMania main event? Night 2, I would imagine.
Is this a 2-night WrestleMania? Yeah, it is a 2-night WrestleMania. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, well, hey, that was probably one of the better promos Roman Reigns has cut since he's been in the business. He actually sold that shit. He actually sold that match for me.
That was going to be my next question. Did they sell it?
Yeah, they pretty much sold that match for me. You know, I knew that was going to be the match anyway.
Right.
But they pretty much sold that match for me. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing what they do between now and WrestleMania to try to build that up. Is Roman going to disappear? Are they just going to have CM Punk just roaming around and without Roman being around? Or what's the deal going to be?
I think they got to do their normal. Anytime we have, an exchange like that, there has to be some situation. We already saw it on SmackDown, so we'll get to that in a second, where they tag with each other. And something happens, they have some heat, and then it goes off the rails and they fighting each other. That's the normal cookie cutter WWE situation right there. So between now and Mania, I think that's the only thing left, because if they don't do that, truthfully, I agree with you. Do we need Roman? He didn't cut the promo. He just said what he had to say with all his chest, and he was acknowledged. KG, I mean, you following along on that situation? Did you need more to build that, or are you good? Signed, sealed, delivered.
I'm good. I mean, it's Roman we talking about. We haven't gotten Roman in how long?
At this level, it's been a while. We talked before he dropped the belt to Cody with a promo like that.
And then the thing with Cody, I think Cody stole the show last night with the, it's supposed to be a what measuring contest. They don't call me Raheem for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Oh
Boom.
yeah, that was mic drop right there. He should have just walked out right then.
Yep.
He had to say nothing else after that.
All social media is buzzing. If I see the word Raheem, it's like, we talking all this Raheem of Black History Month. Can we get some Radio Raheem up in there too? Just saying. But yeah. If you go ahead and check your socials now, you see is Raheem trending? We need to check that out.
Hold on, let me check. Let me look.
I'm quite sure it is. If not, it will be. So if we think that we pretty much sold on that match, Liv Morgan went to Raw, naturally, because that's her show, went to SmackDown, but hasn't made a decision. Realistically, what would you book? Sumo?
Realistically, I would book her and Stephanie for cool.
Why?
Size-wise, it's just a better looking match to me. And her and Jade, I don't see it. Plus, Jade and Raquel would be a better matchup to me.
Right. But my question to expound upon that is, unfortunately, I don't know how KG feels about it, but Jade hasn't really defended the title as much.
She hasn't defended it at all.
Well, yeah. And who's she going to drop it to? On her brand.
She could.
Because the shooting was Naomi. This is Naomi's slot. Or Bianca's slot. But we don't know what the heck. Well, we know what Naomi, with the baby in some fashion of whatever. But Bianca, we have no idea. Royal Rumble, she didn't appear. So where are we going with this? So why not have Liv and Raquel and Roxanne take the belt from her. But unfortunately, that would put 3 parts of the Judgment Day on SmackDown.
Actually, it's probably going to end up being Jordan and Jay.
You think?
I'm thinking it's going to end up being Jordan and Jay. Raquel's going to get a title match between now and WrestleMania. Setting that up. So do that, and then they'll have Jordan waiting for WrestleMania. Jordan, it'll end up being Jordan and Jay to WrestleMania.
You think Jordan's polished for WrestleMania main event?
About as polished as Jade is.
But Jade's got, and no disrespect, KG, but Jordan looked like the odd person out on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Jade had the presence, and I'm not talking about size. Jade had the presence, and she had her lines, you know what I'm saying, that she delivers. Period. You can't give her that. When she says her couple lines, talk about the 5 moves of doom, but she got the couple lines. She delivers those lines. All right, I got you. Liv, seasoned pro. Liv is going to give you Liv. And, you know, she's doing the best work she's ever done. Raquel sold it as well to where, to your point, you know, hey, I wouldn't mind seeing that match because I could see where things are going. But I thought Jordan looked like she just looked odd in the promo. Physically, great. Not worried about the height issue. Didn't matter because we know what Jordan Grace can do. But on the mic, she was the weakest one to me.
Well, you ain't got to say nothing when you're in the match. So,
yeah, but
they'll have to do some things to help sell the match. But once they get into once the bell rings, it's a done deal.
Yeah, but it's WrestleMania season. If you can't talk, how much splicing are they going to have to do to make that Hollywood vignette style, teaser before the match? Any other time of year, you're good. You can kind of work that out, but you got to give them something for WrestleMania.
They'll end up working with her some kind of way to get something out of her. You know, she'll have that one. She'll get that. They'll work on her to get that one good promo in. That'll help to sell that match.
So you think she'll get a vignette before her match and maybe like a couple interviews or something like that? A sit down.
They'll work with her. They'll work with her. They know they know that she's not as versed on the mic as she is with everything else. But yeah, they'll work with her on it.
And for the record, we're fans of Jordan Grace. Not talking bad about Jordan at all.
Oh no, not at all.
She deserves to be there. I just don't want her to look like the odd person out. Just at this time of year, like the A game has got to be on point, just to give us the visuals, the setup, and then we could go into the match if that's what it's going to be. However, still would mind if they did the opposite thing, because the obvious would be Vaquer, in my opinion, and Liv, which at that point Stephanie's dropping the belt. We know that if we go the obvious way, unless something else happens. But the Jade way would just be a little bit more interesting, and I would also put butts in the seats for 2 shows a week. Put viewership in for 2 shows a week. Also, it'll bring Jade over to Raw as well. So it gives you that cross promotion, and if they're going for the big tickets leading into the Elimination Chamber and all that stuff, that's where you make money. KG, before I get to you and your thoughts, we just had a friend to the show. Oh Lord. To Anthony jumping in. So Anthony's, talking about, how Liv has been working with Raquel in the past, and thinks that Roxanne will pull away, and also Dom. So basically Judgment Day will break up. Rhino comparison, I can see that, with Jordan Grace. I can see how that would come into play. And, also surprised is that Jordan is not a great promo if you're thinking about how Rhino was put out there. But then Rhino was really about the gimmick more so any Rhino talk. We just knew Rhino show up. Now, I will say, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Sumo, Rhino did have, some good promos in ECW. So he had, when given the opportunity, he did have some great promos. So, I know George's got it. It just has to be curated, at that right time. But KG, what's your thoughts? We'll go ahead and tie it to you and your favorite place to visit over there in Gresham, Graceland.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm sitting here listening. I'm saying to myself, how are y'all missing out that if Jordan doesn't fit into this right, that you still got Lash Legend? I just think Lash Legend is, after the way she performed at Royal Rumble, she may be the one you want to strap the rocket to. Not no diss to Jordan or anything. I wouldn't diss her at all. But I'm just saying, you strap the rocket to her while Jordan's getting herself together, and Jordan to be the next one in line.
You don't think the Rocket is the tag titles?
Huh?
You don't think the Rocket is the tag titles?
I mean,
to get it started?
If you want to see what the Rocket is, I mean, Intercontinental.
That quick?
I mean,
excuse me.
Come on now. It's happened quick on the men's side. Why can't it happen quick on the women's side? They bring women. It should have happened quick on the women's side. They bring women in and give them the title, give them a title shot immediately. That's brought true. In Ronda Rousey, and she was the champion within a month.
But that's different.
Yeah,
Ronda brought something.
What does she bring? And then all she does is badmouth the business. What does she bring?
CM Punk.
She brought notoriety. She brought
the entire media with her.
She brought MMA into WWE. Really, I mean, yeah. She's really the one who merged MMA with WWE.
Yep, because from that we got validity for Jessamine. No, she put it on the map to where it became. I know we had Ken Shamrock. I know we had Dan the Beast Severin. I know we had others that have come before, but they didn't come with a bunch. They didn't come with a wave. No, they didn't. Shamrock showed up. Blackman showed up. They didn't come
with the following that she came with.
Matt Riddle showed up. People came over, with the exception of Broxton the Anomaly, because he left and went over and came back. But Ronda came with just a wave and a movement. I'd say maybe a tenth of what the Attitude Era was. She came with the movement, and then it was like, wait a minute, MMA, WWE, how is this working? And she's able, to fold in. She brought an audience, I guess the best way to put it, that normally wouldn't be watching. And that gave Jessamine Duke, that gave Shayna Baszler, that gave Bobby Lashley, and a bunch of others, men and female, male and female. I mentioned Matt Riddle, and several others, a better platform to say I was a MMA athlete. Now I'm WWE in sports entertainment or wrestling, whatever you want to call it. But there's no, which one is greater. It's like, okay, you've got both on your resume. That makes sense.
I can't rock with that, because we knew what MMA was before she got there. We knew how powerful MMA was because those of us that grew up in it, when UFC first started, we were putting on ankle locks when I was in high school. I left high school in '99. And we were putting people in ankle locks.
We were putting ankle locks because Kurt Angle used it, and Kurt Angle was a wrestler.
Wait, what? Back up. What did you say?
Were you putting an ankle lock on because of MMA, or were you putting ankle locks on because of Kurt Angle, who was a wrestler?
At the time that I was putting ankle locks on people, Kurt Angle wasn't even on TV. He was in Dark Matches. He wasn't even using the ankle lock yet. Remember, Ken Shamrock used the ankle lock on TV first.
Okay.
Let's not
clarify your timeline for the people, because I know somebody's going to be like, well, he's got to be talking about the ankle lock. They think of Kurt Angle. So I just wanted to make sure I was clarifying your timeline, so that way everybody watching get where you're coming from.
He was still wrestling dark matches with Owen when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope that one day that tape makes the light of day, because they say that was a technical masterpiece.
Now, when I say she brought MMA to WWE,
right?
I'm not talking about wrestling moves and all that. I'm talking about Dana White. I'm talking about an MMA audience, like Don was saying. She brought something that the rest of those guys did not bring. Those guys were pretty much out of MMA when they came into WWE.
Yeah,
they had no connection. They only had connection from their past, where Ronda Rousey had just left. She really hadn't even left yet. She still had two more fights before she actually went full time.
Oh yeah,
in WWE.
To the MMA world, she was still MMA.
Right. So she's the one who brought Dana White really into the picture as far as WWE was concerned.
KG don't believe it. He's not a fan. But at the end of the day, I will say this, KG. The reason why they put the belt on her was just smart, because she brought the fans. Now you've given her some credibility, and she was able to transition into. She may not have been, the best, but she made it look believable. When she, hip tossed somebody over with the arm drag, it's like, man, she about to rip the arm out the socket. She was believable in the act. And that's what, also added another layer and put some kayfabe into sports entertainment, that it was also mixing. It reminded you of that, Samoa Joe's going to kill you, that type of vibe. Because
I'll give you a prime example that's going on right now.
What's that?
Okay. I'll give you a prime example. Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa has left WWE, went to AEW, and what happened?
Belt on him.
They put a belt on him automatically. And who did he go against? Mark Briscoe, a guy that he used to wrestle in Ring of Honor. Who is he defending the belt against? Who did he defend the belt against tonight? He defended against Roderick Strong and Claudio Castagnoli. Where did they wrestle? Ring of Honor.
Oh, well, okay.
But
he's going through all of the Ring of Honor, people in Ring of Honor up front. He's probably going to be touching Samoa Joe at some point. He's going to be touching Shelton Benjamin at some point. He's going to go through everybody in Ring of Honor to bring back that feeling of Ring of Honor that was happening at that time. And it's the same thing that they did with Ronda Rousey.
I just think, and I agree with you, Tommaso, getting him was a great acquisition, and how they presented him. That's the key. If he just showed up on Dynamite and walked out and, it was just something, okay, yeah, we got him. But the presentation was dynamic, it was intentional, and it gave us the spirit of what he was trying to convey, in my opinion, in the WWE. So to be able to have, Tommaso Ciampa back, I'm down with that. Now the question is, Royce Keys, is he going to get that in reciprocal? Because they both pass by each other in release presentation and coming into the fold. Ciampa's got, star treatment. Royce Keys has the potential to get the same, because they need to ride that wave, because there's a lot of buzz on him from CM Punk talking about the name. He's getting a lot of great comments and stuff like that. So we'll see how his usherance, and it looks like he's going NXT, is really going to convey over and how they're going to present them. Side note, Sumo, speaking of presentations, say this is the second time that we've seen Oba. What is your thoughts? Outside of the Rumble, was the second time we've seen him on, just general, called up programming.
I feel sorry for War Raiders.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do the War Raiders like that.
I was like, who are they tagging him with? Who's he gonna be with?
They didn't have to do that to them. They didn't have to do that to them.
You saw the look on their face, right?
Yeah. And it makes me wonder, was that a shoot?
Yeah, I would think so.
If that was a work, if they knew that was happening, they sold that to death. Because oh man, I was like, they was like, what in the world? What's going on? I thought we were in a tag match. Who's this? Who's this with this sissified Bob coming down the aisle by himself?
And no explanation as to why this is a handicap match.
None.
They just went ahead and rung the bell and let it happen.
But here's something. You say it was wrong what they did to the War Raiders. Sumo, they've been burying the War Raiders for what? We going on year 6 or 7 now. It is.
But I thought they were going to try to do something else with them because they just got back from Mexico. So I was thinking that they were going to try to at least do something with them.
Man, they when they changed their names from the Viking Raiders to the War Raiders,
Experience.
The Viking Experience. When they changed their name, they messed up everything.
Yep.
And then they've done nothing but buried them.
But then both of them have been hurt, though. Both of them got neck issues. Both of them were out for over a year.
But do both of them need to get murked at that level? I mean, honestly, it wasn't even Obafemi I was looking at, to be honest with you. I'm looking at the alpha male Monty Brown. The way he was just, tossing people around like that. If he would have gave the dude the pounce, I'd have lost my mind. I'm like, God dang. Now they're putting the rocket ship on him, but it needs to have some control. Because I don't want him to go too far too fast that they can't catch up and we lose him. In reference to, that they're superseding him, and then who's left to beat him. But somebody that we'll get to the comments in a second. Somebody that I did enjoy, or I'm not going to say did enjoy, but I'm proud to see how they've just got it, is Trick freaking Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Trick day one called up on the mic. I'm like, oh, shit. God damn. Come on, Trick. Not
for
like
him,
this.
For them to have him
now?
stepping up to everybody like he is, especially the way he's stepping up to Randy Orton the way he is.
Woo.
Man.
And the swagger. He locked into his lane and he is so comfortable on that mic, the promos. Like, Trick, come on, man. Dude, if they don't give you the belt by what? Third month after Mania, something's wrong. You should be a champion. I don't know. He should win a damn elimination chamber. I don't know what he should be doing. But Trick, if they gave him anything, yes. Period. He shouldn't be wrestling the European Championship or nobody else. He needs to be right there. What'd you say, KG?
You gonna give him the European Championship?
Heck yeah. Why not? I'd go down there.
Bring it back for him?
Yep, bring it back for. Why not? They'll probably rename it the Saudi Championship, the Riyadh season heavyweight traveling champion continental. We paid for it, so you might as well use it. Belt of Doom.
But don't they have a belt like that already?
Yeah, but it's
that's that champion of champions belt they got.
Yeah. That surprisingly did not get defended at the Royal Rumble.
No, because they make that into its own.
I know it's a crown jewel thing.
Yeah, it's a crown jewel. That's crown jewel. Yeah,
it's the Royal Rumble. Why would you not defend it on the Royal Rumble?
It's not a belt to be defended.
Well,
it's not a belt that they defend.
No,
I'm thinking. No, they don't have it. They don't have it set up that way.
Why make it a belt? Just make it a cup.
Because you had to give Mansoor something.
The same reason they had a 40-man battle royal in Saudi Arabia gave Braun Strowman the belt, and he never defended it. He's still a champion. He's the longest reigning
Longest
champion in WWE right now.
Yep. That's crazy. That is crazy. So first and foremost, want to welcome 613 Fade Productions to the show. I know you've been putting in some comments out there in YouTube land, so we greatly appreciate it. Been looking at it, trying to squeeze them in. We got big man Anthony up in there, also commenting. We love to see it. I agree. Trick to the moon is going to go there, and also Trick could, like you're saying, generational talent, and he surpassed Booker T in reference to needing Booker to be part of the intro or anything else. I mean, Stephanie Vergara is starting to come out of that and get her opportunities, but I definitely agree with that. And gave you a cosign that the belt is only for Crown Jewel, but as much money as they spent, they can do whatever they want with it. I don't even think we have a Crown Jewel on the books in the near future, do we? Normally they have them.
They usually have it toward the end of toward like the summer, right?
We're at least good for two, right? Isn't this they're contractually obligated to have two? One is normally, I guess, right after Mania. We'll probably have one.
They'll probably have one right around late summer, early fall.
It's normally in October.
Yeah,
because you have Crown Jewel in October, and then it's Evolution that don't have any set dates. Like we probably won't even get a Evolution this year. But
yep,
I know we at the end, and I just want to say this.
Well, before you go there, shout out to our people on X as well. We've been really going strong over in that Twitter Xverse. So shout out to everybody that's watching us on X, along with all the other areas that you can check us out. We've already talked about the YouTube, Facebook. We're rocking and rolling. We're audio through Odyssey, right?
Yes,
KG?
sir.
So you can hear us as you're driving around. So, however you consume the Wrestlemaniacs and the Sideline Junkies podcast network of shows, we are so happy and so appreciative. So in the YouTube world, like and subscribe, and make sure you got your notifications so you know when all of our shows are ringing your doorbell. On X, man, you see us on, jump in there, get into the mix. And, same thing with Facebook. Make sure you follow us so that way you're part of the Facebook 24/7 fam. And then you can also, lock us in on the podcast. I guarantee you there'll be, we got to get somebody over there to beat Sumo with a pillow or something like that at some point. We're going to have to call his mama over to the house.
No.
We call it Mama Sumo.
Handling that very well.
Call it Mama Sumo. You got to get in on this. I'm telling you. Somebody got to get the beating over there in Sumo land. But go ahead, KG.
No, I just wanted to say it makes absolutely no sense with a lot of things that they're doing. Now we talk about Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel was supposed to be a one-off, then it became a yearly thing. Now it's just something that happens whenever they feel like it. Okay, that's one. Evolution was supposed to be a yearly thing. Kind of sort of as a reward for what the ladies did during the COVID lockdown. Because take a trip back in time with me, if you will.
Uh-oh.
During the lockdown of COVID, which was March 2020 is when it started. You had no in-person wrestling. Everybody was at the Performance Center. Then they stole Don's idea, the Thunderdome, put all the faces in the seats on the hard camera side, on TV monitors. Don came up with that sitting right here. Before
Verified
they did
on X, by the way. You can clock it. When I sent that tweet to Triple H back in the day, ironed the whole damn thing out. Didn't get no check for that. But go ahead. I appreciate you bringing up that sour moment there.
But hey, you got to get paid for it. My wife was even saying, "Oh, I remember that," and she said she remembered when you said it. See what I'm saying? Whoo, Lord Jesus, we be millionaires.
Hey, I'm still advocating for us to get to the VR space. I said that to Tony Khan. I said to Triple H. If we can watch through and to Meta and Apple and stuff like that, if you can watch WrestleMania in virtual reality and literally be there, obviously it'll cost a little bit of money. So I'm not saying for free, but it would, be an a la carte thing. But man, that's the next evolution. Sitting at home and you're right there in the front row.
Yeah.
What? Come on now.
Now, you had Crown Jewel. You had all of that. Now, I'm sorry, back up. You had all of that with the Thunderdome. Who carried the business? Not just WWE. Who carried the business? WWE, AEW, TNA. Who carried the business?
Roman.
The ladies did.
Oh, that too, yeah.
The ladies main evented WrestleMania. They closed out Raws. TNA's events, they were closing them out. Because you had Britt Baker and Nyla Rose. You had a women's division across wrestling that was unmatched. We should have got Evolution every year. Why in the world were we getting Evolution in Saudi Arabia? I don't know. Evolution should have been done all over the country. That should have been, hey, we need to do a pay-per-view every year for Evolution. You build up to it. All your women's titles are defended on Evolution. Your women's tag titles, your Intercontinental title, your heavyweight championships on both brands. Defended on at Evolution. You got your women's elimination chamber. The women carried the business. They should be able to get the daggone shine that they deserve. But what do? They bury them. We should be getting not only an Evolution pay-per-view, which is the women-only pay-per-view for those that are uninitiated. We should be getting women closing out. If you ever get Jade Cargill versus Jordan Grace, that should close out a Raw. Rhea Ripley and whoever, Liv Morgan, should close out a SmackDown. I guarantee you your ratings will go through the damn roof. This has been proven. We've done the math. Don't worry about it. Because we've already seen it. All you got to do is keep catching the lightning in a bottle and just keep going with it. The formula has already been written out. But executives are too stupid to look at the formula of what worked. You're too stupid to look at it and say, let's do this again because this helped us out tremendously.
All right, Sumo, I'll let you jump in on this one. Coming from 613 Fade Productions. Comment is the problem with the women right now is because the WWE isn't top heavy like they were back in 2020. Right now, they may have maybe 2 to 4 top stars. Everyone else is a mid-carder, including the current champs. So, as we round things out, now, KG, I know you were already saying something to the contrary. So that's why I want to go to Sumo to see if he has a middle of the road or he's swaying one way or the other. But what's your thoughts on that statement and the current status of women's wrestling? We could just narrow the scope to WWE to make it, a little bit more easier to paint the picture.
I mean, I can see where Fate Productions gets that from. I mean, we don't have Bianca, we don't have Naomi. We're relying heavily on Rhea. Sky isn't as she's popular, but she's been brought down. She's not as high tier as she was. Asuka and Kairi Sane used to be main card or top main event. They're not too much anymore. You're trying to get Tiffany Stratton back to where she was, trying to build her back up, which is they're starting to do that now. They, like she said, they were, and I hope I'm not mislabeling you, but it was top heavy. It was very top heavy, so I can see where they got that from. Can it come back to that? Yeah, with some work, we hopefully we will be able to get Tiffany Stratton back to where she was. Hopefully, we can get Jade to the point to where she can get in there and do what she needs to do and be what we need her to be as champion. Stephanie Vacour, she has an aura to her. They're starting to cover her up a lot lately. I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's the fact that was that what they used. She was in that street fight right after they left Riyadh. they usually cover up a little bit more during the street fights. So I'm trying to see if they'll go back to her original gear,
Right.
because she's covering up a lot right now. But she's got an aura to her. Bailey needs to do something. She needs to get back into where she was. I mean, it's just a lot. It's a lot of folks, a lot of women that just need to step up and get back to where they were at one point, to get them back to where they were at that time that KG is talking about.
Agreed. And believe it or not, we're going to jump into that in a future show, because that is a huge topic that we just can't rely on with an overrun or anything like that. We really have to dig deep and do a classic Wrestlemaniacs type show, like when we talked about, how they can breastfeed on the road. We're going to have to really analyze that, because there's a lot of components to it just on the WWE front. And then that really bleeds over, because they are the standard bearer from the women's division perspective that sets the archetype for everybody else, because they have the biggest impression. And we also have to look at NXT. So stay tuned. We will have that discussion. But up until then, and KG, we gotta leave them with something. You gotta hold the door. I'm gonna be Bran Stark, and I'm gonna ruin your life today by going back in time and telling you to hold door. So that way we can talk about it later. But in all seriousness, though, make sure you take the time to support the U.S. Olympic team. They're actually getting a lot of support, which is awesome to see. Normally, in my opinion, the Winter Olympics is the redheaded stepchildren, but things are starting to turn for our Olympic athletes, so that's pretty awesome, especially our Olympic hockey team and speed skating. Watch the speed skating and support that, and my personal love, curling, but speed skating, put that support out there. We got the Super Bowl tomorrow. They'll cover that on a Sunday Rise. And then, if we decide to make love, not war, next Saturday, we wish y'all a great Valentine's Day lead up, so that way you can make a bunch of kids and improve things. KG, you got the last word before we do our part.
Well, I'm itching here. I don't want to get too close into it. I'm looking at the comments. And Faye Production said Jade isn't a superstar yet. She was a superstar when she came over.
See, that's why I say you got to leave one for more. Hold on. We can't contain you. Hold it. Bring it in. Bring it in. You about to go off. Then we'll still be here, but BJ isn't giving us any leeway for overtime. But we'll come back to that. I'm telling you, I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back to that conversation. But until then, I'm the People's Choice Don Rodriguez. You got the big guy KG. You got Nubian Sumo. I'm always going to tell you, diversify your bonds. Sumo's going to give you.
Konnichiwa, bitches.